this past week we got the trailer for Moon Knight, and of course, this within itself is more important than just Moon Knight. Yes, that's a big part, but this is also bringing to us that darker side of the MCU, not just as in more grounded dark side, werewolves and mystical stuff. Like we're talking about, the poster has some blood on it. Like we see him beating this dude down or beating the what was that, Anubis monster? Some people think it's a werewolf.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah,
It was a monster.
I mean, look, it looks awesome in my opinion. I love the trailer. Like it was everything.
The trailer's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Who's the actor that was? I can't think of his name, but he's died in the skiing accident.
Yeah.
What was it? The French guy.
I just had that story up as well. I saw that. I was like, bro.
It's like Gaspard Ulliel or something like that. I have no idea how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Gaspard Ulliel. Yeah, something like that. But well, who was he playing in this series?
Midnight Man.
Oh, okay.
He was a setup for season 2.
Oh, wow.
So, R.I.P. Unfortunately. I imagine. I wonder if they'll recast him and just carry it on, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would assume it's kind of how you handle it going forward, right? So, yeah, it's
unfortunate, but
it is, and that kind of news hit us right after the trailer dropped and everything. And again, I think I've seen pretty much all positivity in regards to the trailer. I haven't seen too much negativity.
Yeah, it's pretty positive. I've seen people trying dissecting the trailer to at one point because they're trying to see some correlation between the information to Moon Knight, where at one point, I think, if I remember correctly, they're saying that the trailer dropped at the full moon because of Moon Knight's mythology, where phases of the moon dictate what personality is at that point in time.
Yeah, yep.
I say because the teaser dropped on one phase of the moon, and then the full trailer dropped on another when it was a full moon. So
yeah,
it's a nice little marketing tactic. Not that it's ever going to affect anything, but and they haven't done it in a while. I haven't seen. I can't remember them actually. What is it? Because they used to do it for a lot of things. They did like little fun little marketing gimmicks.
Yeah, it used to be like back in the 2005-ish to 2012, it was way more prominent to be able to do things like this, like the viral type marketing in real world and augmented reality and all that stuff. Yeah, like way back when. What was it?
I can't think of the last one they did, but it's been a while.
The biggest one I can think of anything was Cloverfield, but I was so deep in the trenches with that one. But like, they had the fake websites for the drinks and everything, and like it was all over the place. So, but I do like that type of approach. So like, I think it's kind of cool. It is, yeah. It really works with everything, which I suppose is a good way to handle the situation when Moon Knight's like, oh, drop it according to the moon phase. All right.
Well, I like how everyone who's like, oh, you're never going to get violence on Disney Plus is like all of a sudden like unanimously shut up. It's just like, okay, finally.
But now, it won't be as violent though. That's a problem.
No, okay.
Uh-huh.
I mean, those crunches from him punching that Anubis creature was pretty violent.
Yeah. Caving the Anubis heads in. It's pretty brutal. Either way, though, I'm excited to see what this brings to the MCU. Obviously, there's a lot of the darker side of the MCU coming. Like in this, we get Sun God, but
Arthur Harrow,
Sun God fans. Woo!
All the people that read that recent Moon Knight run are really happy now. Or really upset because that run was garbage.
Yeah,
I did see some fans were mad because some of them were saying that the creature that he was killing was the first werewolf by night. Jack.
No,
it's not Jack
definitely
Russell.
not Jack Russell.
No, I know it wasn't, but it was funny because people were saying that, and then the original Jack fans are saying no, they wouldn't do that to a character. And I was like, all right. but
So-
it wasn't. It was that's what was going on.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna kill off Jack Russell like that. That's not a thing.
No.
That'd be stupid
And
to
why
say
would
the
they
least.
show that in the trailer anyway?
Yeah, exactly. We see Benny's asking if it's CG blood. I mean,
Probably.
I mean, what you gonna expect them to like go get actual blood and start spilling it all over the place?
I like the idea of Kevin Feige being like, "Hey, Oscar Isaac, go beat this real Anubis monster to death. If you're covered in blood, it's all good. Don't worry about it." Isaac's like, "What? We got an Anubis monster?"
Practical
Amazing.
effect.
It's
No, I really like that. Obvious bias here. That London and the UK seem to be the spooky capital for the MCU. I appreciate.
yeah. Just wait till we get into my part of country, Eastern Europe. It's going to be just like gypsies and crazy people. Hence, Doctor Doom is coming soon. So here we go.
No.
I mean, in the trailer, it was cool because you saw that he was into the occult with trying to figure out what's going on with him because he has also schizophrenia, so he doesn't really know what's real.
Dissociative identity disorder.
Well, no, he has that, but people also said he would also have schizophrenia if he didn't know what was real and what wasn't.
Well, no, that's what the disassociative part of the identity disorder is. You don't. You literally take one personality out for another.
Because, like, I think in some of the scenes you saw him trying to has some spiritual books, also with the salt and some other stuff around his around this place. So
I'm still wondering
cool.
if the Darkhold is going to play any role in this because there is that whole like side of it. So I mean, whatever.
I'd be
happens.
very surprised if the Darkhold even is mentioned in this.
I think if you're gonna do anything with Werewolf by Night, if it's rumored that he is cameoing and that's when they're announcing the special, I think you kind of have to because he's literally connected to that thing. But again, that's more connected to Dracula and the Darkhold.
You could do that like in the Werewolf by Night series. You haven't got to do that here.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that I suppose, yeah. And plus, also they'll be dealing with the Darkhold on Doctor Strange. So
Yeah, this is where they're gonna get that iconic line where Moon Knight is gonna be badgering Dracula for his money.
I hate those memes. Moon Knight's more famous for fake comic panels than he is his actual comics. Like, it's kind of wild.
it is.
I'd love to know where that came from.
Meme culture. That's it.
But why? Like, who decided that I know?
I think it's not enough awareness that people can say what they want and say, "Oh no, this happened in the comic," when it actually didn't.
It's a comic panel. It must have happened. Old comics are wild.